Good day, everyone. I'm Ethan, moderator for this webinar. Welcome everyone for today's webinar, Nacha Rule Update and Look Ahead. I would now like to introduce our presenter for today, Justin E. Mascalino. Justin brings over 20 years of wide-ranging experience in compliance, training, and regulation in the banking sector. I would now like to hand over the floor to the speaker. Over to you, Justin.
All right, thank you very much for that excellent introduction. I want to welcome everybody to today's session on Nacha, rules, regulations, and some great foundational information. We'll start with the basics and kind of build out from there. Now, regarding the rules and regs, the operating rules from Nacha, we're going to go through what occurred in 2022 and a little bit in 2023. Reason being is Nacha usually does our phased approaches, meaning that they could occur over a 2-year period. You have phase 1 and then phase 2. ACH has come a long way since its inception. And you're talking about the 1970s. ACH payments make life easier. So you have consumer, business, and government transactions that are involved. With the ACH and what it stands for, an electronic funds transfer system, which is run by Nacha. And formerly Nacha used to be called, or Nacha is called the National Automated Clearing House Association. And it's been around since the 70s. The ACH network, it's an electronic system serving financial institutions to facilitate financial transactions in the U.S. So it represents more than 10,000 financial institutions on the network. So Nacha rules state that the average ACH debit transactions settle either same day, next day. It depends on the type of transaction. Nacha, they provide the legal foundation for the ACH network, and they do it through the development and maintenance of the Nacha operating rules. So Nacha develops and implements a really comprehensive risk management framework. So under the operating rules, depository financial institutions that participate in the network pay a fee on all ACH transactions. And they also pay that annual fee as well. Features, or you can kind of call them perks, either way. Members get to leverage them as members within the network. So you have certain privileges. One, you have the risk management portal, ACH contact registry, third-party sender registration, recent and upcoming. This is more recent, but you'll see with the phases, they are important. Third-party senders is broken out twice. It was a phased approach to really take advantage of risks of third parties in the system. So, the big part here is, the obligation to perform the risk assessment. It has to be done, again, by that particular entity, whether it's a member, third party, or a third party sender. Nacha will check on this periodically, especially for newer members. The next one is supplementing data requirements, data security requirements. So this is a phased approach. Typically with technology innovations, they try to do it in phased approach. Third-party service providers and third-party senders to protect deposit account information by rendering it unreadable when it's stored electronically. The risk assessment is a big part of this, to do that annual risk assessment. So every member, every third party, they have to do it on their own. They cannot have anybody else do it on their behalf. So that is the rules.
Thanks, Justin. That was a wonderful webinar.
Whatever you want to find out more information on, go to the Nacha website. It's a great source of information. It really will help you with just getting clarification on position, specific role and responsibilities of what you do. So I definitely encourage that.
Thanks, Justin. That does conclude the session for today. You have a lovely day ahead, and everyone can disconnect now. Thank you.